What's up, guys? Welcome back. Wow, what a game one. Like I said, that was not a storyline I would have predicted coming into this one.
Yeah, definitely not. But that's also, what's so fun about group stages. You know what I mean? You've played in group stages. I've played in group stages. It can be a kind of harrowing
It's the
and
chaos factor, man. It's the chaos
it's
factor.
nerve
I love it.
wracking for sure. But it's also incredibly fun to watch as a spectator, not so
It
much
is.
to play, because
It is.
there's certain rotations you're like, is the team going to be here? They shouldn't, and then you get camped in a rotation. But so far, I think again, this group stage, we're seeing the return of a lot of players coming back that we've kind of missed in the past. A lot of guys are more hungry, especially after PCS2. And I'm hoping this continues. I'm hoping the teams that kind of warrant necessarily a big contender start to become so. So we'll see. I mean, looking at this leaderboard, Tactical 8 and Houston Hardshifts, you can kind of expect to be at the top, but Tac 8 has been struggling recently. So this is really great to see them start off with a W.
Yeah, I mean, again, I always say you're better off starting strong than kind of, getting things going and feeling out the lobby. So it's definitely the start that Tactical 8 of all teams wanted here. Hardshifts as well, maybe shaking off some of the, I don't want to say rust, but they've had a middling performance.
They've had ups and downs, ups and downs.
But I mean, for me, shout out to this game. It's got to go for Mime. I mean, he made a fantastic effort. At one point, it was like he was just wandering off into the circle. But elsewhere, I mean, below that, nobody else really breaking double digits. A pretty even spread. The only team not picking up a point, one eye open. So not too many surprises there. I think we're just about ready. I think everybody's already got themselves situated in the lobby. But obviously, a couple of teams really, and I mean, early on in a series, you look for those confidence boosts, and for Tactical 8, that's got to be a big one. I know Steezy very well. He's not the type of person to be happy with underperformance, so that's a huge bonus for Tactical 8.
Yeah, Steezy's always been one. He just always tries to push to be like the best version of himself, so to speak. He's very, outgoing guy, very bright dude, but he does not like when they don't do well. I'm sure it weighs on him. And again, to start that way is great. I love Steezy. I really hope that Tactical 8 can actually pull something out this group stage in this grand finals. It's been kind of hard to root for them. You know what I mean? It's and that's not a slight. It's just they haven't really had the best showings the last couple PCSs. So I'm hoping this is the turnaround for them.
Yeah, as we get into game number 2 here, pretty standard playing, a little bit further to the south than maybe some teams like, but again, anybody going towards George is going to have an early opportunity and get the benefit of time. And my eyes are just immediately going towards Shelter. Immediately
that's exactly
towards Shelter.
What I was about to say. Yep, Liberate and Clueless again contesting. And to be fair, there really wasn't a clear winner in the last game. I think from what I understand, Poro let us know that I think Liberate was, Team Clueless was actually winning most of the exchanges. So we'll see. That last game, I mean, both teams kind of pulled off, but yeah, you can tell there's.
Oh
no! Oh no, Nick, he's good. He made it.
Yeah,
he made it.
I was gonna say that the worst situation there would have been he gets a micro Uzi or something at the shack. That's always the best one to free rotation. I mean, Sharu and NHS still looting inside Shelter, so unless the other two members get caught out on the dirt road, but elsewhere we've got Ascendance doing as their name suggests, going straight across the Gaka field here.
I actually really like that abbreviation they have. It's perfect.
I actually really like the logo. It takes a lot for me to like a logo, but I actually like the Ascendance logo. Maybe just remove the text from it.
I think it's clean. No, I think it's super clean. I agree.
Get rid of the text. Just have that logo. It's a good logo.
I think it's a good logo as well. I like it. Hardshifts, arguably.
So it's updated now.
It's updated. It's
a little cleaner. A little cleaner.
I prefer the old one though. The one that Caden's dad drew for us. I really like that one.
I prefer the don't let. Do you remember the don't let
him get shit with the hands?
That was the best logo. Yeah,
I found that stock photo on the internet. I don't even remember.
It's literally a shot. I saw it flash up on the.
Okay. I mean, arguably the best item out of that was the. Oh wait, shots coming out from Rip. Not going to find anything on Duel here as they rotate past.
This is a problem though.
Yeah, look at Haxetti.
And the rest of Fabel are actually set up on the hill in front. So, he hit a headshot. Caught the headshot there on Penta on the way past, but Greg shot unfortunately not in the position where they were going to pull up or drive past, but DUEL not stopping just yet. I do actually. They don't want this smoke, but Cherry seems to.
Yeah, they heard you. They're like, we're not stopping? Okay. Oh, in the window! Oh! The anxiety, holy.
Yeah, Cherry just getting caught on top of that picket fence on the way in. Now, actually, Wooly looking like he wants to get involved. Oh, no, he's not.
Wooly's just destroying fences. He's going for the stats.
He's like, latest, Cherry. Latest, Cherry.
Shot's coming out from Linksy. Can he hit the... I miss Linksy. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's back. He's a good dude. Cherry's in so much trouble.
How is he allowed to cross back over there? I mean, all he's doing, he's really just giving up his vest at this point, but...
He's also giving information, though.
Somebody from DUEL needs to bail him out, though. I'm going to be honest, because you can see on the X-ray, 3-man of Fabel. They're playing to clear right now, and the 4th pulling up now in a UAZ. So all 4 of them now, they've identified Cherry is stuck out on an island here. I mean, is Cherry's vehicle still good?
I'm not sure, but they gave up the position in that window that was watching Cherry's cross, so they actually may have just lost track. Nice smokes, though.
Okay, so the first time he was trying to get back to his vehicle. That's what he was trying to cross over for. Right now, though, I want to see Cherry just pull out here. It's not worth messing with this. These buildings are notoriously difficult to fight between, especially if you're in a 1v4.
And it's phase 1. There's no reason for them to go this hard. If this was, obviously phase 7, then sure. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. There's no reason for them to be here.
That is disgusting.
I laugh because I know what it's like to play these circles, and it's just so much better on this side of things. You know what I mean? Shots coming in. Ascendance is quite literally just sending it now to the bottom here.
Oh no, he's got to keep that upright.
Yep. Oh, he does. As Raven survives. Getting pegged now from Soniqs, or excuse me, Gravity.
Excuse me? He's getting
Gravity,
pegged.
Excuse me. He's getting pegged by Gravity. Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah.
Yep. Miraculously enough, Ascendance will make it into compound just next to Ferry Pier, but again, I don't think they got too much pressure from Virtue. So
precariously here on foot. I mean, that barn position, sure, you use it to scout, but I mean, it's not in. And even with that vehicle, I'm sure Veritas has heard that. And so what is Zenith going to do here? I mean, they've obviously committed to the fight.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, this is a big fight. We talked earlier about how strong Veritas' position is, but come this hard shift back away from the water, actually,
Jazz has been knocked.
That's a big opening. If Zenith are able to capitalize on that, close some of the distance. I mean, Liberate is still a factor. They're on the other side of the hill as well. But Veritas losing Michael as well. There's 2 knocked on Veritas right now.
This is huge for Zenith. This is absolutely huge. This is the opportunity they needed to push up. And there it is. That's the shift you were talking about. It had to go there.
Soniqs have pushed all the way up. Soniqs have actually come all the way out of the yellow here. They want to capitalize on the knock that they got. There's now going to be 3 teams fighting for this high ground up here.
This is the same 3 teams on the north. Soniqs was in on the north again. Shots coming out from Tig. He's going to get the first knock. Can he get the flush? He does. Michael, meanwhile, down on the other side as well. This is falling apart for Veritas. Oh, it's so good. He's done. He's done. The jump! I respect it.
Just a flaming Jazzer comes jumping out of the shack.
Oh, the implications of that sentence. Here we go. Zenith now. That was an absolutely wild fight, but so unfortunate. But look, Liberate now has also caught wind of this. They're coming out on the north side as well. So now it's Zenith all bunched up. Coming in, have to defend against Soniqs as well as Liberate.
Yeah, I mean, Zenith, the problem is they can't take their eyes off Soniqs right now, and all of this time they're staring towards the west. It's time that Liberate are able to close this gap. Baha Waka actually getting within nade range right now. Poonage looking for some close contact here.
This is massive. What was that a flash?
No, it's a nade!
That was actually a genius nade!
I mean, he nearly landed it as well. 3 of Zenith will fall right now. Only 1 stands. You see his kickstart actually going to get Shrimsy down. The spray from H-Twin through the smoke, not good. Soniqs lose 2 through this as well. Everybody losing out on this fight right now. Liberate still coming up on the east side of the hill. And they've got Rumblers on top of them now. What is going on?
This is madness. There's nowhere else to play. These teams have to fight on the edge. Hello, Senpais.
I was going to say, before this fight kicked off, I was going to say, whoever wins the fight of the high ground is going to be able to farm the field, but there's not going to be any players left, God's
right. There's not going to be any players left. I mean, that road that you see them on is probably one of the best positions to get on the other side of the hill and see, but there's just teams everywhere. And not only are there teams everywhere, there's teams falling everywhere. Members getting picked off left to right, and we haven't even... That's just the north. We haven't even gone back to the southwest.
Oh my god.
That was insanity. That was absolutely insanity. Veritas, a team we thought had one of the best positions because of those shifts, got sandwiched by 3 different teams. And now Oath trying to get past here. They're setting it into the shack.
Steezy! He got both of them off the bike. Relo and Snakers will fall to 3 kills. The rest of Oath now coming up in the UAZ.
Oh,
Pat Caps and Bale. Don't send it in!
Oh, he blocked the entrance for himself. Not like this.
No!
Tactical aid picking up so many kills, and Steezy able to hold. I think whoever was driving that bike tried to send it so that if they got knocked, it would hit Steezy, but he got both. What is going on?
The Profile Snake actually flexing out of the compound. Lipsim will find Tadine up on the hillside.
This is madness.
He's way out there. What is he doing up there?
I think he was trying to go for a foot push, maybe get underneath gravity, but it didn't work out. He's got knocked. Sociopath finally getting some heals up, but now both of these teams don't really have to engage, to be completely honest, at least at this moment. So they can kind of back off of this.
Lead at the shack by... Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this is the shack.
I thought it was just Lobes. It's all 3. It's all 3 of them.
Oh, this is madness. This is absolute
my
madness.
god. What a fantastic game too. Fabel now coming down to take the shack at the hillside. I guess Envy Hill. We can still call it Envy Hill, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we called it as well. Used to see Venerated perched up there all the time.
Venerated. Clueless though, pulling up on the backside. Fabled got a pinch back. We know that they're split. Yeah, Hella has to hold the line. Sharu actually, I mean, dumping on Hella, to be honest with you.
He turned on a really
and that's going to be the fullback signal. Rip going to send it in the US to another shack. So they got 2 shack players, and then Axeti's still up with the yellows.
That's unfortunate for Hella. I mean, he didn't really turn on her, but he snapped. I mean, I thought for sure she'd get the knock there. But I mean, that just goes to show you.
From Gravity already. What? I mean, they absolutely farmed on Tactical 8 and Oath, right? They were getting a lot of damage in during that crash.
They were, but Tac 8 only lost 1, so I'm trying to remember exactly who... I mean, Gravity's been fragging, but... I'm guessing, Pocky, was probably when we were watching that massive fight up into the north.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now this is where we start to see the pains of this. Oh, Gravity getting absolutely torn. Oh!
What is going on here? What is going on? Okay. Tactical 8 somehow getting a lot of damage onto Gravity as they come in, but Gravity did deal with the Hardshifts members on the way in there.
Yeah, but there's still 1 Hardshift member left. This actually would be a fantastic opportunity for Tac 8 to crash that.
Oh, Williams on the silent pull up. He's got 3 Molotovs and 3 nades.
He also saw his bike is silent. He turned the motor off. What a genius play.
This is it. Dead. 100% dead. Okay. Don't win! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That just upset me. That just upset me.
The play was so beautiful from William coming in. He cut the engine. He cruised in. They had no idea. But then...
He didn't need to challenge the smoke at all.
He didn't. Wait, did Hardshift stop?
No, the Hardshifts, there was 1 Hardshifts member at that other shack.
Yeah, and then the other 3. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. I got confused. There was a lot going on. I apologize.
Somehow, there's 2 members of Soniqs still alive. As I say that, Tiggleton will fall and a nade will come over towards H-Win. But 8 kills for them. 8
kills.
I did say that they had a really strong position once that circle shifted to the edge of Mime's building. And okay, there we go. He does find another angle underneath the Dacia, but...
It was rough. Even still, though, a good amount of kills. Soniqs still doing just fine, placing 3rd in the last game as well.
I mean, if it wasn't 23 other players on top of the hill, maybe 1 team would have come out unscathed.
And this is a bloodbath. TC just running through the open, shooting as they go, leapfrogging. I really like this. They don't have any they don't really have any other choice. Shrew's gonna make it here. He's gonna go for the nades.
Could be a big nade. It could be a big nade.
Yes.
Oh, it's money.
Yes.
It's money.
So much damage. And Penta's actually gonna find a knock onto Greg Shot with a bolt. Ooh, Penta bolting. That's a throwback. And Hacksetti's the last defense here. For Fabel, as they try to get in the shack and recover, Greg Shot should be able to get up. That Molly's just going to go a little too far. Shoe's going to be okay. And I feel like Hardshifts
is one that, you know, you can slow play this out. As long as your shack's in, you know, you're banking placement points.
Yeah.
You let all the other teams do the hard work for you. Hacksetti with some really
Beautiful
nice peeks
shots
there onto Nick, actually. Landed a couple of tags with the SLR. He's still got the Grozer in his back pocket. We did hear it singing a second ago. Sharu, he's unlucky not to get... I mean, they got level 3 gear. Obviously, they got the crate earlier on. But Sharu was unlucky not to get a knock with that nade on the way in.
And I also want to point out, TAC8 still survives. They're still doing well, and they've gotten at least 4 kills, I think, so far. But what's Sharu's play here now? He's got smokes. He's really got to make something happen. That rock, that cover. Oh!
He's unlucky not to get more damage off with that spray as well. It looked good.
Yeah, that spray looked really good. I mean, Clueless is in so much trouble here.
Yeah.
They need knocks. They have to get knocks. I mean, I think they're all out of utility at this point. You see them on their bellies, just snaking around on the dirt. Shrew's the only one really looking for, you know, that knock. And to be completely honest, at this point, it might just be best to go for broke. I mean, you're snaking for little points. Nice knock.
No way, that was disgusting.
Oh,
he nearly got the second. Oh my word.
Hambino. If he could have got a knock there on the crossing Hacksetti, that would have been massive. Loeb's going to find Sherry.
I was going to say they will reset, get the res. Hambino, just a matter of time. He spotted him out. Hacksetti can see him. And there you go. That'll be Clueless. Out in 5th place, but a good game from them nonetheless. So, yeah, can't be disappointed with that.
And really, it's just down to... It's down to... Penta and Steezy as the last 2 solos in this game, and Hardshifts still with a really good position here, but this next shift will be very telling. It's going to push one of these teams out, or even both, as Hacksetti is going to find Penta. He is going to fall in 4th place for DUEL.
Right, now what I want to see is some 2017 Zampa.
This is the fairest way, I think, to end this game. if there is a fair...
I mean, after all we've seen, yes.
But I love how active Fabel has been in moving and making sure they have position, holding out, flexing even what little they could off of a shack. I mean, they've stayed very active in this endgame, and they have 6 kills, and they definitely do deserve them.
Yeah, Hardshifts now looking to get a little bit of ground in, but Fabled, I mean, you called it perfectly.
Steezy
they've gone straight in and taken space.
Yeah, they have. Steezy just looks like the most delicious point to both of these teams.
Foaming at the mouth before they have to take the team fight.
Yep. Really trying to finish that last piece of the appetizer before they get into the main course. And there it is. It's going to be Greg Shot. He's going to find Steezy. Nice try, buddy. 3rd place. Another really strong showing for T8 at the start of this group stage.
Loeb's now in a vehicle. Gonna try and find something, maybe a little bit of terrain, maybe a hay bale to... Well, actually, this could come apart for Fabled here.
Yeah.
They had the early control.
I will say what I've noticed, at least from Hardshifts, is their...
Second one? No.
Oh, so close. Hardshifts' ability to start closing in on endgame circles, their positioning, I mean, if we're looking at the last game and this game, has definitely improved. And Hacksetti's going to fall. He's not going to give the point. And just like that, wow. Hardshifts. I don't want to count out the last member here yet, but the way that...
I'm not saying it's over, but it's looking like it's over.
The way that they're playing and the control that they have here is just... I'm really impressed with Hardshifts. I mean, this is one of my favorite teams to watch. This is one of the teams I like to root for. Shots coming in. Is he going to find it? No, that's a knock. Wait a minute.
AK versus Beryl? Question mark.
Wait a minute.
I mean, actually,
he has 2 mollies.
For the res here. Yeah.
You have mollies. You know where that knock is.
Unlucky.
I think, honestly, those mollies could have potentially changed the outcome of that game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it had caught the reviving player with that molly as well, he gets the flush and the knock onto the second. But unfortunately there. Good effort from Rip and Fable nonetheless.
Yeah.
I thought when they took that early control of the space to the south of that shack, they were in a really, really good position to win that one. But Hardshifts fighting back, man. 2 really good games from the Hardshifts.
2 fantastic games. Fabled, that was a game that, I mean, Fable is such a weird team in that sometimes they start off so strong. They really, especially in the grand finals. Grand finals starting week, it seems to be like their kind of thing. They always shoot up to the top. But this is, this is a good start from a team that we kind of saw falter at the end. So glad to see it from Fabled as well. That fight on the north was absolutely bonkers with Veritas and Soniqs and Clueless and Rumblers and I think every other team that was in the lobby at that point. And then the Oath crash was just heartbreaking. That UAZ blocking the entrance. I think something could have been done there for Oath, but unfortunately, that UAZ actually kind of killed them.
I know there's going to be a clip circulating. I know Snakers is going to be the one to tweet it. I can almost put money on that.
You could. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying it's an unfortunate crash. That's
no, it is. I mean, Steezy's done fantastic to find both of the knocks on the bike at right place, right time. But also, if the bike comes through the door, Steezy's
I
dead
really
there.
thought that's how he was trying to position the bike because I'm pretty sure at that point they knew that they were probably going to get knocked, and so I thought it was a good idea. But I think it hit like the little lip where the ramp goes up to get inside the warehouse, and it stopped the bike. So unfortunate. But again, another really crazy, solid second game, Pog.
It was, yeah, indeed. That's going to do it. We're going to throw it to a short break, guys. We'll be back with you very, very shortly for the final game of Erangel of the night.